Hello, Mourning Doves. Welcome back to your regularly not gross scheduled programming. No blood today. We're gonna be gay today, actually. It is Pride Month, as I'm sure a lot of you know, because it's all over everywhere, because, like, fuck yeah. And, yeah, we wanted to do something kind of fun, because we are both a part of the LGBTQ community. And,
here's Ying again.
Ying is here. We're gonna do a pride tag. I've seen some other people doing, like, different, like, gender and sexuality and gay tags and whatever. I'm just pulling questions from some of those. We're also gonna make up some questions that we think are fun. We're trying to keep it light. We're trying to keep it prideful. And, we just want to have some fun.
We're trying to keep it gay.
We're trying to keep it gay. But I think the best first question would be, our gender and sexuality, so that people can get an idea of where we're coming from.
Yes.
Don't lick me!
She loves you!
Oh, I hate that feeling. Cat tongues
But
are
she
just,
loves
no.
you.
Yes, lick yourself. That is a better idea. Okay, so, I'm bisexual. I am a cis, white female, but I like the ladies. Sometimes. As well as the dudes.
So eloquently
Also,
spoken.
oh god, stop licking me. Also, like, pansexual-ish, because, like, I kind of see those as the same thing. Like, I don't care if you're a guy, girl, none, other, whatever.
Yes.
It's just like, if I think you're cute and we get along, then we're good. So that's where I'm coming from here. Hayden?
I am a gendered something trans man. Non-bi, I don't know. Sometimes I still say non-binary. I don't know. I don't fucking care. My gender is no.
I like that. That's good. Just
I present very masculinely, obviously.
Yeah.
I'm queer, pan. I don't know. Same thing. I think you're cute. I am primarily attracted to, like, men and masculine presenting individuals, but
yeah.
every once in a while there's a girl, I'm just like,
Yeah. It happens that way sometimes, you know? You can't control it, you know? Sometimes you just see something
it's just like, oh, damn.
Hey.
Hey. Hey, girl.
So yeah, that's where we're coming from. That's what makes us LGBT whatever. Okay, I like this question because the answer is Haven. It's who was the first person you told? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I was pretty chill about it though. Like, I didn't make a big deal about being like, what up? I'm like, I was just kind of like, yeah, I like chicks too, like, whatever.
I was like, not surprised.
You know, Haven was kind of already like, he discovered that path before me. I kind of like followed him down the path of gayness.
I was the
Mom and Dad,
influence.
if you want someone to blame,
it's me.
it's this guy. Because I was just like, oh, okay.
That's a thing.
That's a thing. I can like anybody. I do. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Wow. So yeah, I guess the first person who really, really knew was Haven.
Me.
I mean, everyone thought we were gay in high school anyways. So
yeah, before
like,
the whole trans thing,
Yeah,
everybody thought that we were
lesbians.
lesbians.
Yeah. We were already the school lesbians, so
apparently.
There were times when both of our parents, I think, questioned.
Yeah, there was like straight up one time
definitely.
I was gonna have like a totally different serious conversation with my mom.
Very serious
like,
conversation.
Completely, it was like really serious, and she thought I was gonna come out that I had been dating Aaron this whole time. I was like, no.
Nope. Yeah, who's the first person?
Well, family-wise, I told my mom first, but then Aaron.
Yeah. We've been best friends for like a decade.
Yeah, like 10 years now at this point. So
yeah. And then I guess for my parents, I kind of accidentally told them via Skype.
Oh yeah,
because
I
hadn't
remember
really
that.
mentioned it, but at this point I was also not really like, it wasn't like I was hiding it or not talking about it. It just didn't come up. But then I had started going to the Queers and Allies Club on our school's campus. Like, it was fucking awesome and really fun. Where mostly we just talked about gay shit and then went to Applebee's once a week. So, like,
it was amazing.
It was great. It was really fun. And, you know, meeting all of those people was awesome. And I started to really embrace and, like, think about, like, you know, what really is my feelings here, or are my feelings? I can't talk.
What is my
feelings? And I was like, you know what? Yeah, this feels right. This is, like, who I am. And, yeah, like, it was just, it clicked. So yeah, I was like talking to my parents about how I was like going to this cool new club, and I was like, yeah, it's Queers and Allies, and I was like, you know, when I think about it though, not a single person in the club is not queer. Like, we're all some version of like LGBTQ. And my mom was like, oh, haha, so you're the only ally in the club. And I was like, well, about that, Mom.
Nope.
Pretty
I was surprised how shocked she was.
Yeah, I was gonna say, my mom, she did like a what? Like, you? What? But yeah, she was chill about it, but she was very surprised, and my dad just kind of sat there like, yeah, okay, like, whatever. My parents are very chill people. Have you ever been to a gay bar?
Yes.
Not yet.
I gotta take her.
Yeah,
we have plenty of options here in Chicago.
We do,
so.
yeah.
Who is your favorite LGBT icon, advocate, or celebrity? I'm a big John Barrowman fan.
John Barrowman
There's a picture
really
of
awesome.
us grabbing each other's butts.
It is a wonderful picture. Actually, I'm gonna
get
get
it. Grab it.
No, I'm gonna get it from Haven, and I'm gonna put it over his face. So this is the wonderful photo. I'll just take a picture of it, and I'll put it in later.
Take the Facebook photo.
Post.
Yes.
We'll do it in post.
I mean, Dylan Marin's cool.
Dylan
I love
Marin,
him.
yeah, especially for you, as a YouTuber. Like,
Mhm.
Dylan Marin does a lot on YouTube, and the work that he's done with Welcome to Night Vale, like, that is a really awesome, shout out to Dylan Marin to being just, like, totally awesome in general. Like, not even just in the LGBT community, but in all
sorts of, like, advocacy and social justice.
Yeah.
Like, he's
freaking awesome and adorable. Fucking love Dylan Marin. What is your favorite LGBT movie and or show?
Captain America, the Winter Soldier.
I would say Captain America Civil War. But yeah. We are both very much shippers of Stucky.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry. I know some people are like super not into that, but if it was a girl and Cap did all that stuff for a girl, everyone would be like, they should be together. Because that is like true. Actually, if you think about it, their story is very similar to The Notebook.
You like ruined it for me when you pointed that out.
I totally thought about that the other day, and I was like, one of them loses memory, and the other brings him back. It is The Notebook. They're from the 40s. Like,
comic book, yeah.
It's a thing now. They are from The Notebook.
As far as video games go, we have Dorian here from Dragon Age.
And if we're talking Dragon Age, I would prefer Zevran.
Okay,
also known as being very polyamorous and pansexual. So, like, go Dragon Age for having some kinky-ass characters. Awesome. Love it. Gay shit. Love it.
Gay shit.
Awesome. Well, I've got a question that we can answer. How do you feel about gender-neutral bathrooms?
Excellent.
Love
10
it.
out of 10.
Yeah.
I wish they were everywhere.
Yes.
I have so many stories about uncomfortable bathroom experiences, so, like, gender-neutral bathrooms would be the best.
I think that is a cool thing to talk about, because as someone who is cisgender, I don't give a shit.
I just like to pee in safety.
Yeah. Like, it's a bathroom. Just fucking
Like, I've had recent experiences where I was, like, at a bar here in Chicago, and the men's bathrooms, only the one stall didn't have a fucking door. So I'm like, I don't want to just sit down and pee here. And, like, bless my friend, she, like, came into the men's bathroom with me and stood guard at the door so I could pee, which was great. But it's like, just put a fucking door on your stall at least.
Yeah.
Like, give me that. That is the bare minimum that I require to feel safe while I pee.
What is your favorite thing about the LGBT community? People are just kind of like, yeah, it might not be my thing, but, like, you do you.
It's like, do it.
I'm like, I'm down. Like, you're not hurting anybody. Everyone's cool with it. Do it. Don't give a shit. Like that.
Yeah. I've noticed that, like, being in Chicago, especially with things like Zine Fest and Cake, a lot of the queer community also are, like, artists and creators, and there's a whole lot of little things here with people putting their experiences into art, and I really, really also enjoy that.
Coming from, like, small town, which I can say we were.
Yeah, I don't know if it was small town Michigan.
Very small town Michigan. You know, people weren't super open about, like, a lot of things. I don't remember any kids coming out while we were in school. Like, we didn't have, like, gay kids or whatever.
Right. And if we did, like, nobody...
And, like, they didn't say so. Well, if they did, they didn't know it because they were us, but...
We were. I was the gay kid. That's the secret.
Because we were the gay kids and we didn't know it yet.
We just didn't know.
Yeah. Just it wasn't very out and open. And I would say in terms of, like, my family life, like, I never got sat down and had, like, the talk. So, like, talking about sex was not really a thing. Talking about sexuality was not really a thing. Which, like, there was nothing wrong with that. I don't, like, think, like, I grew up weird because of it.
Right.
But, like, being able to just hang out and talk about sex and sexuality and things like that, I like that. I like the openness of it. And I just, like, I don't see a problem with it. Whereas I know some people, especially in older generations, get uncomfortable when you start talking about dildos and shit. So, like, you know, it's just, oh boy.
Have you ever been to a pride parade?
I have not, but I'm going.
We're going!
We gonna be at Chicago Pride. Hit me up.
I went last year, and I went to one in Marquette. Up in the UP. There is a very small...
That's so fucking
Very
awesome.
small. What is a question you hate getting about your gender or sexuality?
I could answer that in terms of what I hate about... I have a lot of trans friends. I know a lot of trans people or non-binary people or just like people who don't refer to themselves in terms of strictly male or female. And mostly from older, like middle-aged or like parent-aged people get the question all the time about my friends. Yes, but what was he or she born as?
Oh yeah, that's annoying.
I almost never answer, or I will skirt the answer because
it's not your business.
That's not. Because if I'm saying if I were to introduce a new friend to someone, obviously not with them there, because no one that I've talked to would straight up do that to someone to their face. That's shit. But if I was like, oh, I've got this new friend, he's great, and because I have a lot of trans friends, I have had the question before, oh, but was he born a guy, or what was he born with? And I'm like, that shouldn't matter. He's a guy.
Point.
That's it. He's a guy. He's a guy.
Yeah. There's some conversations you don't have. Don't ask me about my dick or lack thereof. You don't need to know.
Yeah. Yeah, and if you've got a child who has a friend like that or something, or if you know people who are, you know, presenting in what is their non-biological gender or whatever, or assigned gender. Or... Look, the important thing is they are presenting a certain way, and that is what you respect. Their genitals do not matter. Their assigned gender at birth does not matter. I don't give a shit what their, like, original birth certificate says. Like, if somebody comes up to you and they're like, hi, I'm so-and-so, and they look like a man and they call themselves a he, they're a man.
It's like, these are my pronouns.
Amazing. Like,
on the opposite end, if someone who looks like a dude comes up to you and says, hey, my pronouns are she, her, you fucking respect
you say
it.
that. Yes.
You're like, alright, cool. Like,
I knew some people in college who could not transition, but they were a girl who was transgender. I don't care that she did look more like a boy than what you would consider the norm socially for a girl. I have to put so many air quotes on things. What is something that you would say to people not in the community about the LGBT community? Like, what is something you want them to know, or besides what we've already screamed at people?
We've screamed a lot.
We've done a lot of ranting.
Do you have an answer yet? You go. I gotta think.
I think my personal thing would just be to drop your preconceived notions, regardless of how you were raised, of what age you are, of what gender or sexuality you are. Drop all preconceived notions of what you consider normal or anything like that, and just try to be more open-minded and think about it before you judge someone based on their own choices.
I guess I would say, yeah, listening to what we have to say and not trying to speak over people and experiences that you've never been through. Because even, like, earlier I saw this thing where, like, a cis dude was trying to determine what's transphobic. It's like, you can't determine that because you just start laughing. Exactly. Like, it's like, you're not me, you're not trans. And, like, me as a trans man, I'm not going to talk over what trans women have gone through because it's a completely different experience being a trans feminine person.
It's kind of like men trying to say what is feminism.
Yeah, it's like, you can't...
You're not
be a feminist ally, but, like...
But you can't be like, I'm a man, but I know what women want. No, you're not a woman. You
know.
Can't...
So it's like, I don't know, if a gay person says something that's offensive, like, try to listen to him. If a trans person's like, hey, that's transphobic, like, think about it for a minute. Try to understand why, and don't just be like, no, it's not. It's like, because you don't live that experience and you don't know that. Yes. And I think that's very important. That's something I've unfortunately seen a lot of, so don't do that. Please, just listen and try to learn from what other people are telling you.
Just more love, please.
Just love everyone.
More love. Love for everyone.